Hello, my name is Derek Hammett from the Nifty Newark 4-H Club in Webster County, and I'm here to tell you about ice cream. Today, you're going to learn a scoop of history, a tasty flavor of facts, and to top it off, we're going to learn how to make ice cream in a bag. Ice cream is recorded known back to the AD when Roman Emperor Nero sent his slaves into the mountains to gather snow, and they'd flavor it with ice and wine. When they brought back, the chefs would flavor it with wine and honey, like I said. Ice cream was introduced to the... It doesn't sound like it's coming up right.
Okay, is it uncomfortable for you?
No, how's that? Better?
It's okay for us.
Alright. Ice cream was then introduced into the general public in 1660 in Europe, although legend says Marco Polo first had a pasty substance in China around before that. Now that you have a scoop of ice cream history, I'm going to tell you some facts about ice cream. America produces the most ice cream with a whopping 1.6 billion gallons. We only export 40 million gallons of our ice cream. We may produce the most, but we do not consume the most. New Zealand is in first, with Australia close behind. A couple of years ago, when I served on the honor flight, which for you don't know, it's when World War II veterans go to Washington, D.C. to view memorials. I was talking to a Navy veteran. He served on an aircraft carrier, and whenever there was a downed pilot in their area, they would all go up on deck, and they would look, and whoever found the pilot first got a bowl of ice cream. So that's a good story that I learned there. So in 1945, when World War II was ended, America celebrated with ice cream. The average American consumes 20 quarts per person, and today the only average is about 23, so in that time span it hasn't grown very much. With that much ice cream consumed in 1 year, it comes to a total of $2 billion a year for the whole nation. The average amount of households spent on ice cream comes to about $75, but in New Jersey, the average is $216. Now think about your favorite ice cream and toppings, and I'll tell you the top 5 of each. The top 5 flavors of ice cream are vanilla, chocolate, buttered pecan, strawberry, and Neapolitan. The top 5 toppings are caramel, hot fudge, M&M's, whipped cream, and sprinkles, even though my favorite is Reese's Peanut Butter Cups. How about we make some of this cold snack? For your supplies, you need 6 tablespoons of salt, 1 cup of milk, 2 tablespoons of sugar, and 1 tablespoon of vanilla, and a lot of ice, a gallon-sized baggie, and a quart-sized baggie. To make it, you pour all your ingredients except for the ice and the salt in the quart-sized baggie, which I do dry first. Then your 1 tablespoon of vanilla. And last but not least, your 1 cup of milk. Whole milk makes it more creamier, so use whole milk. Now put it in here, and I like to make sure all the air is out of the bag, because it's just easier to shake up. Now after that, you put your ice in the gallon-sized baggie, and then you put your salt in there. The salt keeps the ice cool for a longer period of time. If you want to flavor your ice cream anything instead of vanilla, you just like Hershey's chocolate syrup, or you want a chocolate milk or chocolate ice cream, you just put the chocolate, just squirt some chocolate in there and mix it up with the rest. Now your ingredients will mix up as you shake. You shake it for about 20 minutes or until the thickness is what you want. You might want some towels because your hands will get cold. Let me get some more air out there so it's easier to shake. Now what I like about this recipe is it takes 20 minutes to shake, like I said earlier. So not only do you get some ice cream, but you get a snack. And when I was working with little kids for 4-Hers Clover Kids Camp, we had them shake it for 20 minutes, and it tired them out so that they could sit down and listen to the speaker. So I'm not going to shake it for 20 minutes because I don't have that much time. But you may want to tell, like I said, to enjoy it, or to shake it because your hands will get really cold. So today we learned some of ice cream's history, facts like how much countries spend and produce, and where the origins are from. We also learned that the average household spends on ice cream. The best thing you learned is how to make it in a bag. So not only do you get the treat, you don't have to do any dishes. Even though we had a presenter before saying reduce, reuse, recycle. And another tip, instead of using rock salt, because rock salt cuts holes in the bags, so just use table salt. Now, this concludes my presentation. Is there any questions? Yes?
You mentioned adding chocolate syrup. Do you have to adjust your recipe then because you're adding some liquid? Do you take out some milk or does it matter?
Okay, the question was, if I'm adding a substance to it, do I have to take out stuff? And no, you do not. You just add in whatever you want. So I made mint, chocolate, and you can crunch up like cookie dough. I mean, you can just put whatever you want in it.
What about strawberries, like frozen strawberries? Because you might have extra liquid, you think you might want to, I don't know.
The question was like, what about strawberries where you're adding in like another liquid? I said, I don't know about that one. I haven't made it with strawberries or any other fruits, but I just know like you just squirt in your chocolate syrup or you add in the caramel or something. The question was, does it matter whether I use crushed ice or whole ice? And it doesn't matter, as long as it stays cold. And it'll shake it, you'll start to see it like crystallize, is what I like to call it. It's like starting to get a little thicker. You just keep shaking it until you get the thickness you want. Because you could have it soupy. I know people like soupy ice cream. I don't. So you just shake it for however long you want. Well, the question was why did I want to do my presentation on ice cream? And really, well, we made this in school, and if you got your homework done for my health class, we made this ice cream. So if you didn't have your homework done, we were all making ice cream, you had to say in there. So I kind of wanted to learn a little bit more about ice cream, considering I thought it was kind of cool how, like, in the origins, a Roman emperor sent his slaves up to get ice and snow, and they figured it was honey. I think that was kind of cool. The question was, if we put in the wrong ingredients, what will it make? I don't know what kind of ingredients you're going to put. It really doesn't matter, because you just gotta have the milk, which is your base, and then your flavoring, which is the vanilla, and the sugar of the milk is what makes the cream. So ice cream. So.
Does it matter, Derek, about the kind of milk? Does whole milk work better than skim?
The question was, does it matter what kind of milk you use? Yeah, I think it does. You might find that the whole milk will make it a little creamier, which I like it better with whole milk. The skim milk, if you're like on a diet or whatever, you should be eating ice cream, but skim milk would be a better choice. But it comes out the same, just the thickness.
And what about the difference, maybe you can't answer this, between that gelato, I'm not going to pronounce this right, the gelato or that, is it Italian ice cream? Gelato. What's the difference between that and ice cream? Do you know?
I don't know.
Okay.
Well, I know about like sherbet or sorbet.
Right.
it's all about the paste. Like it doesn't use milk, it's based on fruit. So that might be the difference. I'm not sure for sure on that.
I know it's more expensive.
Right.
What else?
All right, this concludes my presentation. Thank you.